Because of the employee demographics for each company, not every 401k plan is the same. When we design a 401k plan, we ask a lot of questions about the employees, the workforce, turnover, and what type of benefit the employer wants to make available for employees. That usually includes a conversation about part-time employees. Think you know what a part-time employee is? Hi, I'm Mickey Murphy with Blue Benefits Consulting, and today we're going to talk about what is considered part-time for a retirement plan, which isn't as straightforward as one might hope. Most people will agree that a full-time employee works 40 hours a week, which is 2,080 hours a year. Hopefully that includes paid time off for vacations, sick time, etc. That's standard full-time in the US, but different employee benefits have different regulations based on the way acts were legislated, and it can be very confusing for businesses and their folks who handle human resources. For example, when it comes to medical insurance, the Affordable Care Act defines full-time employees as those who work at least 30 hours a week and therefore require health care benefits when it's mandated. However, ERISA, the law that sets standards for retirement plans, mandates that employees who work 1,000 hours a year meet the minimum standard to be covered by a retirement plan. In other words, employees who work 20 hours a week will become eligible for a retirement plan offered by their employer. Most employers call 20 hours a week part-time, so that's confusing as well. To add a little more complexity, the SECURE Act, passed a couple of years ago, requires 401k plans to begin tracking long-term part-time employees so that they can also participate in a 401k plan offered by employers. A long-term part-time employee is a person who works 500 to 999 hours per year for 3 years in a row. If a person fulfills that requirement, they will become eligible to make contributions from their own paycheck, though the employer is not required to make additional contributions for them. That law was passed in 2020, and 2021 is the first year that we must start counting those employees who work 500 hours toward that 3-year eligibility. We'll need to include those long-term part-time employees in the year beginning 1/1/2024. But stay tuned. There are bills going through Congress right now that might shorten that mandate from 3 years to only 2, even though we haven't received guidance on the previous regulations yet. So what can an employer do to ensure that they are following the rules on permitting employees to participate in their different benefits? First, keep good records for your employees and always provide your benefits compliance team or third-party administrator with your full payroll information as they request it. We keep track of the rules and the data for our clients, as well as help our clients figure out where things stand at the end of each year, but also help plan ahead for things like who must be covered by your 401k when the rules change. Another thing that may help is to consider making the time period to determine eligibility for all of your benefit plans the same so that it makes enrollment easy for your HR team and less confusing for everyone. Finally, remember that you may be more generous when allowing employees to participate in your plans, but you can't make employees wait longer than the regulations mandate. If we can give you a hand with interpreting your retirement plan eligibility requirements or your employee demographics, get in touch with us at bluebenefitsonline.com.